Rancho Jurupa is a California regional park located in downtown Riverside. It's located right behind the Santa Ana River and behind Mount Rubidoux. It is just down the street from where the 60 and the 91 freeway meet. It has truck camping, tent camping, and full hookups for trailers or RVs. It also has a water park, mini golf, frisbee golf, and the only reason that we're here, fishing. So this is Rancho Jurupa. Before they opened, everyone was just standing around waiting. You can see a fish just jumped right there. And then I ended up going to the restroom, and by the time I came back, they had let everyone start fishing early. So I grabbed my pole and then started fishing. I'm using the same setup that I showed you guys in this video right here. It's the little Lunker City minnow on a drop shot. I was fishing right here for a little bit, but it was super crowded and I wasn't catching anything, so I moved over on the right side of this canopy right here.
Where'd you put that one that you had on?
What's up?
You got me yet?
I had one on, popped off. You caught two already?
Yeah, I got two right here. The second one, I threw that out there, ate it on the drop. They were right there.
Oh, it's stuck in the puddle. Yeah. A lot of times, like this one right here, the fish will hit your lure one time and you might miss it, like right there, and then as long as you don't take it too far away and just keep jigging it slow, the fish will come back and bite it again. Got a good one. Alright, let me see it now. Think keep him or let him go?
I'm not gonna keep
Think we'll catch a bigger one than that? Here's another example of when a fish comes up and hits it once, but then still keeps chasing it. I think the fish got it. There you go. Oh. Someone commented recently asking what kind of pole and reel I recommend for catching trout, and for the past couple years I've honestly just used this 5-foot pole from Walmart, and I've loved it. And I've been using $20 reels from Amazon, but I was recently given a Shimano Sierra, and it's made a big difference, so I would recommend getting it, but if you can't afford it, I wouldn't sweat it at all. So with this method, or with any method really, you can always just change the speed and see what happens with the fish. So today I was going medium speed. Sometimes I would go even slower or a lot faster. But also today what I was doing was taking breaks and giving the fish a chance to really grab it, and that was working a lot today. Some days it helps if you go faster so the fish just chase it and grab it, but this is what was working today.
Oh yeah,
With getting a new reel, I realized that the difference was the sensitivity in each click of the drag. With the cheaper reel, it kind of felt like it was either too loose or too tight all the time, but with a nicer one, you're able to really adjust it exactly where it needs to be. This video was filmed with a cheap reel from Amazon, but you'll notice in some of the other videos I have a reel that has some red on it. That's the new one I got, and you'll be able to notice the difference in the way the fish is fighting and the catch. So right here I'm explaining to somebody where the fish usually hang out, but I'm just going to show you guys on the map. So right here is the park where I started at, and this edge right here is where the fish are always at. Usually they're in one of these two coves though. Sometimes they'll swim around.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They've got dead. She pulled up and she was like,
no.
What's your name? That's a good sign to me. Keep getting. Like a bad idea. Yeah, that the Raiders really good at it. I keep doing already.
Oh my gosh. My bad. Didn't think him flying out.
Why does it hit my face?
I'm trying to be like that when I grow up. It might go like this long.
I was gonna bring my chains, but I was like,
Even maybe a little longer. Yeah. It's very normal for them to check your fishing license here too, especially if you're there during the first half of the day. After a little while, I went back to the side with the buoys to give it another shot, and I actually ended up hooking up on one over there.
Little baffle.
So the next 45 seconds or so are going to be this dude who hooked a boomerang and is trying to bring it in, and look how far it swam underwater when it went under. It moved like a solid 20 feet. Do you have any of these or no? A boomerang is a type of bird in this area with a really long neck, and it will chase all the fish away from your lure. It'll try and take the fish off of your lure. It'll take your fish once you landed it and it's on the dirt. So most fishermen do not like boomerangs. I was trying to look up boomerang spelled like this, but then after looking up black bird that chases fish, I figured out that boomerang was actually spelled like this. So I don't even know if I'm saying it right or not. But after reading up a little more, I understand exactly how these birds are getting the fish.
The cormorant dives from the surface and chases fish underwater, propelled by its powerful web feet. The bird then grabs the fish with its bill, rather than spearing it. Upon surfacing, it flips the fish into the air, then catches and swallows it headfirst.
Then after scrolling down a bit, I realized that boomerangs are actually such an aggressive bird that they impact whole fish species.
Cormorants adversely impact fish species, other bird species through competition for nesting, and vegetation when nesting. Second, is the adverse socioeconomic impact of the cormorant. The cormorant interferes with aquaculture producers, commercial fisheries, fish-related business, and water quality.
Alright, back to the video. I wasn't saying that he did it on purpose or anything. Shouldn't it?
When we get an open lane, I'll be able to.
What's up, man?
Are you eating it?
No, I'm not. You want him?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you. Oh.
Thanks.
No problem, man.
Yeah, I know. I think
Somehow this is the only video that I got of Lee catching a fish, but he probably caught a solid like 20 fish this day.
Pull the line out.
Hmm?
You hear that?
The noise in the back? That noise?
Yeah, it's a big
On TV area. You want this one too? A little bit later in the afternoon, I went back to the original spot that I started by the buoys, but I didn't catch anything. I just got stuck multiple times. What do you... This was one of the bigger fish caught during the day. I didn't catch it. My friend Craig did, so shout out Craig for the free fish. Appreciate it, man. Alright guys, that's going to conclude the video. If you guys are still watching, I appreciate you. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe. I'm about to hit 100, probably in the next couple of days. I got 40 videos, all in the last 10 months, so that's a video a week for 10 months straight. But I'm Mike is going, and I'll see y'all next week. You.